What's up, Movie Club? So this week we watched the movie Super, which came out in 2010, stars Rainn Wilson, Ellen Page, Kevin Bacon, Liv Tyler, and Nathan Fillion kind of pops up in there, which I really like. There's no doubt about it, this movie is a dark comedy, that's what it was intended for. It's labeled as like dark comedy, action, drama. This movie had a lot of parts that made me go, holy shit, what the fuck, that I can't even count. But I like that. I wasn't expecting some things to happen. I'd just be watching going, what the fuck did you just do? The basic premise of this movie is Rainn Wilson is a cook who marries Liv Tyler, who's an ex-drug addict. He ends up losing her to a drug dealer played by Kevin Bacon, and he tries to get her back. He prays to God, and God responds to him by opening up his brain and tentacle fucking him. This inspires him to become a superhero, letting him know that there are certain chosen people out there to fight evil. So he takes on a persona of the Crimson Bolt and decides to fight crime. This movie is really being compared to Kick-Ass, and honestly, it kind of came out the same time. I mean, it's one of those movies. I never heard of it before, but it's like Dante's Peak, Volcano, Deep Impact, Armageddon, Kick-Ass, Super. It's kind of the same thing. But as you're watching this movie, you're seeing Rainn Wilson's character. He is, if you've ever seen The Office, he is just like the character from The Office. He's, except more psychotic, I think. And I mean crazy. I mean, he puts on a mask and he doesn't have any superpowers, so he resorts to a pipe wrench that he uses to bash people's fucking heads in. That was definitely one of the funnier parts of the whole movie. Because for total shock value, they have this scene where he's sitting there in line and this guy cuts in line and he gets pissed off. He goes and puts on his costume, grabs his pipe wrench, walks to the guy and bashes him in the head, and blood just proceeds to rush down his face profusely. And that was one of those holy fuck what is wrong with you moments, and I loved it. It was little parts like that in that movie that I liked. Like I said, Nathan Fillion's character is in this, but he has a very tiny part in here. He plays the holy, I don't know. He plays like a religious superhero in a TV show. It shocked me at first, but you could tell it was him. He very, very small part. I really like him. The next character that really steals the show for me, though, was Ellen Page. Ellen Page in this movie is not the opposite of Rainn Wilson's character. She wants to fight crime and everything, but for very different reasons. Rainn Wilson wants to stop crime, wants to help people and all these things, but she just wants to fuck people up, kick their ass, and call them pieces of shit, and that's what she does throughout her part of the movie. She finds out who Rainn Wilson's character is, and she wants to become a sidekick, and she goes up there, she gets her costume, and she gets such a thrill from this, she decides to rape Rainn Wilson's character. And yes, it's pretty much rape. He was saying no, but the body said yes. Then they proceeded to have the dirtiest, most awkward, nastiest sex that you can imagine. And you don't have to imagine it, you can watch it on film. It's still disgusting. The one thing I really liked about this movie is it's very real. Kick-Ass, they had a lot of crap in there that's like, okay, that would never happen. Now you can never do that. Where Super was very real. It'd be like, okay, the bad guys have guns. Good guy only has a pipe wrench that he's going to beat them down with. A guy trying to fight crime as a superhero, he's gonna get hurt because he doesn't have any powers. I mean, yeah, neither did the guy in Kick-Ass, but come on, look at Hit Girl and what the fuck her dad name? Big Daddy in there. They both knew a lot more shit than normal people would know. So take that how you want. I can't really recommend this movie to anybody, but it's worth a one-time watch for sure. I watched it not knowing anything about it. I just looked at Rainn Wilson and Liv Tyler and Kevin Bacon. I was like, all right, let's see what it's about. And I watched it like immediately, and it was fucking interesting movie. I'm not saying this movie is great. I'm not saying this movie is terrible. I'm just saying watch it once. It's just worth one watch. And that's really all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know what you guys think. Can't wait to see what we do next week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.